Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
So now we're going to do a different mode of Marvel United's X-Men. In this new edition, they have something called the Super Villain mode. Now, normally we like to play cooperative games.
Yes, we do.
But we wanted to show you the option where you can have one player versus many. Now, it doesn't say in the rules how many heroes you need. I'm assuming, as you'll see here, that I need to play with 2 heroes. Because when you look at how many life points villains get, it always shows 2. So maybe you can play with one hero. If so, I didn't see it in the rules.
Isn't it 5 life points?
Right, you start with 5 life points.
Oh, okay.
But the scenario that we're doing
is
Magneto.
Oof.
And we're playing with the bonus tokens, I should say the upgraded pieces, so they're plastic here.
Yes.
And we're playing with the thicker cardboard.
Okay.
And these came in thicker cardboard too. Now this.
What about that thing?
The dash looks a little different. That's also upgraded.
Oh.
So everything's upgraded except the cards.
Okay.
And just like in the regular game, you pick 6 locations randomly out of the 8 that it comes with. So we are not playing with these 2.
Oh, okay.
That was randomly done.
I wondered how you picked out what we play with.
And when you play with Magneto in this one, which I will show on his dashboard there, that we're not rescuing civilians. We have to deal with Cerebrus. Cerebro. Oh, okay. Cerebro.
Cerebro?
Yeah, I was thinking of the comic book character Cerebrus.
Oh.
Okay. So, as just like in the regular game, you set up the beginning civilians and thugs according to locations. In the supervillain mode, the heroes decide what location the villain will start in. So I'm starting Magneto here, and then you start on the opposite. Now normally you would have it around the board in a circle, right? Well, it's kind of hard to do there, and it's hard to read. So we do it in a square, so it goes clockwise like this. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to do that one more time. So this is adjacent, and this is opposite, this is opposite, this is opposite. Okay. All right. And you still have 6 threats that you deal out for Magneto. Now, what's different in the setup in the supervillain mode? Well, first off, you got to look at the back of the villain that you pick. Now, most villains have this, and if you did do the cardboard upgrade, even the original Marvel United edition, they all have this now. Now, if you don't have the upgraded cardboard, you can download a document showing you what they start with here. So we're going to get 4 wild and 2 fight tokens to divide up amongst the heroes. And since I'm playing a 2-player game, I have these to divide up. Oh. All right, and so let me move this over just a little bit. So I'm going to give 4 to Wolverine and 2 to Cyclops. Now these are the 2 I've picked. We've played this 3 times. We've played it once cooperative, once where I was a supervillain, and once where Julie was the supervillain, and it's determined that it's easier for Julie to be the supervillain. Yeah. Now, if I really wanted to make it easier on myself, I would play Professor X, because Professor X, I looked at the way his cards are, it would help me defeat you. Oh. But I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult on myself and play Cyclops. We've played it where Miss Marvel, or Jean Grey, basically, and Storm, but I've always played Wolverine. And you're going to see now in this edition, there's also something called starting hand. So the heroes begin with 3 cards each, and if you do have a starting hand card, you have to be put on top of your deck, and you draw it.
There's only 1 starting hand card?
For Wolverine, there's none for Cyclops. So here are my 2 characters, and you determine who goes first. And so I'm going to have Cyclops go first. Okay. And just so you know, Cerebro, how do you defeat Cerebro? You need to place pairs of heroics and speed at the same time, but you don't get to use them. So, for instance, if this was up here in the timeline with Wolverine, and Cyclops plays this, he can use the heroic and the speed to put it on here. Doesn't get to use them except to cover that up as a goal, and then he would have 1 heroic left, and plus you also have that action there. But I'm just letting you know that's how Cerebro works. We're not rescuing civilians in this mode. All right, so on that's one of the first things you do is you look at the back of this. Then you also read the special text here.
Okay.
And it says you replace the rescue civilians mission with the Cerebro mission. Now we turn it over. If you don't know what Magneto does, he, this is why Julie's wearing purple. So he wins if he's able to, oh, let me try to get this in here a little bit better here. Okay. Villainous plot. The heroes lose if at any moment there are no civilians at any location. Now, what makes this really hard is that anytime it gets an overflow, that location and any adjacent locations, any civilians become thugs. So we've won the, I think you won once. So if this gets overflowed, these civilians and these become thugs, and look what would happen here. There would only be these civilians left, and if those civilians become thugs, I lose. Now let me show you that there is somewhat of a chance for the heroes, because at the beginning of Magneto's turn, the start of each villain turn, add a civilian in the location opposite to Magneto. But if you get an overflow, see what can happen? So you might be adding a civilian, but then you cause an overflow, and then things, this is how I've lost. And I just couldn't prevent the overflows.
Right.
Now the BAM effects are, for him, add one thug and deal 1 damage to each hero in Magneto's location. Each hero in this and adjacent locations must discard 1 action token if they have any. So I got to be careful here. I'm starting with these, right? Mm-hmm. But if Magneto gets near me and does a BAM effect,
yeah,
I'm going to lose some of these.
Oh.
Okay, so that's one thing you want to try to do. If you remember, honey, is that you want to try to land on me,
okay,
and or adjacent to me, and get a BAM effect to cause me to lose tokens.
That means next to, right?
Yes, adjacent. Okay. So you would want to go. Land on me is ideal.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you go here,
yep,
you can make me lose tokens just by being adjacent if you get a BAM effect.
Okay.
So Julie, now being the supervillain, Julie starts with 2 cards, and she plays them out of her hand, and she's going to draw 1. So then she'll have 3 to choose from. She will win if she's able to play all of her cards from her deck and her hand. Normally, in the regular edition, the heroes lose if there's no master plan cards to draw. But because you're playing cards, you have to play them out of your hand too, and out of the deck.
Okay.
Now you see there's a new cards called supervillain cards.
Yeah.
Julie's is drawn 4. She's going to keep 3, but I'm not going to show that yet. And then I get 2 superhero cards for each superhero, and I keep 1. Now let me just show you my cards real quick, the anatomy of the card. So it's usually something that triggers, and just so before I forget, Julie can only play 1 of these on a complete turn.
1 of these cards or a supervillain?
Right. So
okay.
I better make sure I'm wording it correctly.
Okay.
Supervillain cards. The villain may play only 1 supervillain card per turn, whether a villain turn or a hero turn.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So Wolverine goes, you can play a card. Then Cyclops go, you can play a card. Then Wolverine goes again, you can play another one if you really wanted to. And then you would go and you could play 1. You just can't play 2 on any one person's
Do I get
turn.
more after I play them?
No, they're gone forever once you play them.
Okay.
So let me show you this card again. All right, so I have these 2 to pick from Wolverine. Let me show you this one first. Now, you're not supposed to know, Julie's not supposed to know what these are.
I won't remember.
But
anyway.
yeah, trigger. The villain ends their movement in your location. Move to any location. I may want to keep that one, especially if she's going to get a BAM effect. Here's the other one that Wolverine can pick. Overflow is triggered in your location. Cancel the overflow effect.
That's a good one.
Well, that's
too.
a better one because that's how I can prevent civilians from getting removed. So Wolverine's going to pick this one. I'm just going to keep it face up here, and I get rid of this other one.
Okay.
Now we're going to see your cards here in a minute.
Okay.
All right, so here's Cyclops. He has this one to pick. Okay, there are no civilians, thugs in your location at the end of a villain turn. draw one card. I don't think I'm going to get to use that one. Let's see the other one.
That's a lot.
Okay, the villain ends their movement in your location. Look at the master plan cards in the villain hand. You may force them to put one on the bottom of their deck and draw a new one. I guess I'll just do this one because I don't feel like dealing with looking through your deck.
That's all right.
I want to make this a fast play.
Do you want these cards?
All right, so I'm going to show Julie's
please.
cards, and she's going to keep 3 of these 4.
3 of them.
Okay, so trigger. She's going to usually play them in pairs with the master plan. If you play a master plan card, that moves you to a location with more than one hero. So, in other words, Julie, you play this card here and you move 2 spaces, okay? All right.
Gotcha.
All right. Deal 1 damage to one hero of your choice in your location. That could be a good one.
Yeah.
Another one. Okay. Any location, have no civilian thugs at the end of a hero turn. Effect. Add any combination of 2 civilians thugs to each location with no... That's a pretty good one.
That's a real good one.
Because you can add more thugs.
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
Okay. All heroes are in locations with no threats at the end of the hero turn. Bring back into play 1 clear threat of your choice in a location of your choice with no threat. In other words, you get to bring back somebody. So say I defeat Scarlet Witch. You can bring her back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's pretty nasty. Trigger. You may play a master plan card that moves you to a location with a single hero. Deal 2 damage to the hero in your
I
location.
definitely want to keep that one.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah.
Now, do you really want to deal with bringing back a threat?
No, I don't.
I mean, that's a good card, but I know that you won't remember to do it.
Nope. So I'll keep the other ones.
That one and this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Can I leave them up like we did when we first tried so you can help me if I get confused?
Well, you're going to have to remember, because that's part of this being competitive here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So...
That's why I took Cyclops, because he's weaker.
Okay.
So...
All right, guys, I'm on my own.
Well, I mean, I'll try to help you, but, you know, I got to worry about my stuff, too.
I know.
All right, so let's go over the threats before we play, because every time you get a villain, you got to figure out how do the threats work. So these 2 are the same. As long as Magneto is in or this location, he cannot be damaged. So it doesn't matter that I get rid of 2 goals.
Mm-hmm.
If you're here, if you're in any of these 3, actually, the only place, if these were still up, the only place I could damage you would be right here.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
Now, you have a bunch of henchmen. Now, Quicksilver, we didn't play this right the first time. This is important to remember.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where a hero is. He deals 1 damage.
Oh.
Because he moves so fast. It's the one with the most cards. If you're tied, you get to choose. Okay. So that's...
So every time I play a card with the BAM, then he's going to move?
Quicksilver is going to hit somebody whoever has the most cards.
Wow, okay.
Okay, Scarlet Witch. Each hero in this location must take a random card from their hand and remove it from the game. That's nasty. This is why this is a hard scenario. And then you have Blob. We forgot to do this when we played the first time. But if you're going to move out of his location, you got to spend 2 speed to get around him. But the other BAM effect is discard 1 civilian from this location, deal 1 damage, and give 1 crisis token to 1 hero in this location. So he removes a civilian. I don't know how I'm going to win this. I mean, I start with a bunch of tokens.
This might be easy for me than I thought.
Well, it's okay. I don't mind losing. I like a challenge. It's just I'm looking at these cards again. I'm going, I'm going to get my butt kicked. Okay, so heroes in this adjacent location reveal 1 random card from their hands. For each fight at the bottom of the revealed cards, discard 1 civilian from that hero's location. And why is this to focus? Because remember, Magneto wins if there's no civilians on the board.
So do I go first now?
Yes. So like in the regular game, Julie goes first.
Okay.
So just to reiterate, you got to look at the back of the card here, see what tokens, and you can divide them up however you want. You don't have to do it evenly. And then you draw 4 villain cards, and she'll pick 3. She starts with 2 cards, but she's going to draw another one. She'll have 3. And then I draw two of these and keep 1 each for each hero. So,
All right,
so if I go here, you know, I need to, because we're going to be doing the timeline here,
okay.
off to the side here. I need to put this stuff in a different way. Hang on.
All right. I'm not rushing you.
I'm going to put this above here.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to put this down here.
Okay.
And I'll put it like this.
Oh, there you go.
Because I got to add a 4th card here.
Oh, yeah, that's
and then
right.
we got to do the
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so Julie's going first.
So I have to start. I put this
On the opposite location.
opposite. Okay.
So she's following the directions here. The special rule says you add a civilian on the opposite location.
And then I pick a card, right, honey?
You pick a card, so let's see what you get. So now Julie has all those to choose from. She must play one just like she's a hero.
Okay.
Now remember, you do have a trigger, but I don't think you're going to use anything yet.
So I'm going to go 2.
Well, which card are you playing?
I'll just do the one I just drew, but I go this way.
So I'm putting it on the timeline right here.
I go like that.
That
correct?
is clockwise, yes. 1, 2. All right. So we move 2. Now we do the BAM effect.
Okay.
So Quicksilver. Now one rule that I don't remember if we played it right originally, but every villain. Well, first off, you do Magneto's BAM effect.
Okay.
Add 1 thug. Okay.
To where I am.
To that location.
Okay.
And deal 1 damage to each hero in Magneto's location. Each hero in this and adjacent locations must discard 1 action token. So now I got to lose 1 action token each.
Okay.
I'm already losing stuff. So I'll lose a fight and a wild.
Okay.
That sucks. All right, so I've done that. Now we're going to do the BAM,
Okay.
starting in the location and every...
Oh, okay.
This is what we forgot to do when we played. We forgot that rule, that every BAM activates.
Every BAM. Okay.
We were only doing the BAMs in the location that the
Yeah,
hero
that's
was
what I
in. Because
thought.
usually you don't have to worry about that, but because of Quicksilver, I was like, oh, yeah, we have to do him. So he's basically, he runs around the board and hits everybody.
Okay.
So I'm going to have Cyclops take the hit.
Oh, because they have the same amount of cards.
Yeah, and
Okay.
so I'll have him get rid of this. Oops, I'm doing the wrong card.
Does he not get it back later?
Well, he can get KO'd if he loses all of his cards,
Oh.
and then you get another BAM effect.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Back to this, by the way, I forgot. We didn't get any overflow. Okay?
Oh, right.
Okay, so,
right.
all right, so Quicksilver, there's nobody in her location.
No, and this. Oh, I'm sorry,
Okay,
honey.
so you go clockwise.
This guy.
What does he do again? He, heroes in this and adjacent locations reveal. Okay, so there's no heroes in those locations.
Okay.
The Blob, discard 1 civilian from this location.
And give 1 crisis token to a hero in this location.
Yeah.
But nobody's there.
But a civilian's gone.
Okay.
Now that could, yeah. All right, so you've done all your actions, unless you want to trigger something.
No, I'm okay right now.
Oh no, we haven't done all your actions. We still
I
have to.
haven't.
We have to place
Oh.
thugs.
Okay.
So thug. See, it's almost ready to get an overflow. So this might be a quick game.
Is blue there? Is it okay?
It doesn't matter. That's
okay.
just a starting location.
Oh, okay. That's why I moved it
All
over.
right. So I said Cyclops was going to go first, and he is.
So now I'm done?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's down 1 last card. Now pay attention if I do anything where you want to play one of your supervillain cards.
Okay.
So Cyclops draws a card.
Yeah.
Now he's down 1 card. And now this is one reason why I took him, because of this.
What does he do?
I can do a fight in both adjacent locations.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, so that's probably what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to go right here. Let's go next in timeline. I'm going to get, because I don't want to get overflows. I get rid of a thug and a thug.
Okay.
I have another fight. I'll get rid of this thug.
How can you get rid of 3? Because you only have 2 things there, though.
Because I do a fight in each adjacent location.
Oh.
Oh, you're right. I had to take from here. Good catch. I get rid of 1 there, 1 there, and only 1 there because I'm using the fight token.
Gotcha.
So you're right, I did mess it up. All right, so now I'm going to do Wolverine's
now I go.
turn.
Oh, no, now you go again.
You don't go until I have 3 cards. And when I get rid of
Okay.
one of these goals,
Yes.
then you will go after every 2 hero cards.
Okay. I always get confused on that.
Well, no, it's an important rule, though. So you're right. So,
I'm always trying to go, and he's like, no, you have to wait.
I got it. What am I doing with these again? Okay. Cancel effect. Okay. So I got to cancel the overflow effect. Now I got these tokens to use. Well, I got to draw.
Okay.
Now, one of the starting cards that Wolverine has here, I'll show you. Now, this is worth playing early.
All right.
Okay, as long as this card is face up in the storyline, and if you have less than 3 cards in hand at the end of a villain turn, you may draw 1 card.
Oh.
I probably should have had Wolverine take the hit, but then it would only been if you have less than 3, so he'll take 1 anyway.
Okay.
In other words, instead of Cyclops taking the hit, I probably should have had Wolverine, but that's the way it goes.
So now you have to decide which Wolverine card to play.
I'm going to do this one.
Okay. What is that one?
Okay. 2 heroics. Okay, I'm going here.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
And he's going to play 2 wilds to be speed. Okay. And he's going to do Cerebrus.
Oh, instead of putting stars there?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And then he's going to use the fight token to get rid of this guy.
Okay. He doesn't get rid of the other ones like Cyclops did?
It's only the bottom part of the card.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now we do Cyclops.
Thanks for explaining, babe. Being
Sure.
patient. I'm sure I've asked before.
Okay. All right, so Cyclops, I don't want to defeat. So part of the strategy in this game is you want to get 2 of these done at the same turn, so that way Magneto doesn't move too quickly. Okay. So I need to get rid of thugs.
But I thought you want to get rid of the cards on the bottom, though, too. Right?
Yeah, I could go for that, but I'm going for thugs in this.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I see.
You're right. I could go for that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I am going to get rid of that card on the bottom.
Okay.
The reason being is because I got to be able to damage you.
All right.
So I am going to play this one.
Okay.
No, I'm going to play this one.
2 stars?
Yeah.
All right.
So now I have 4 stars.
Yeah.
This is gone.
Okay.
So now it's going to be easier to hit you.
Ah.
And I take this off here.
And you get to gain something, too, honey. Move.
In turn, you may gain 1 speed, heroic, or fight token. I'm going to take a fight token.
Okay.
Because I got to get thugs.
Okay.
Now, you can rescue civilians with Cerebro. The problem is if I do that, it's going to make it easier for Magneto to hurt me. All right, so that's what I took. I took a fight token. Hopefully I don't lose these tokens because if Magneto gets another BAM effect. All right, so that's the timeline. Now Magneto is going to go.
All right.
So you get another card. So what are you going to do? If you don't understand something, ask.
Okay, I'd like to do this. And from what I'm understanding, it says Magneto's helmet. Until the next villain turn, cancel special effects. So what does that exactly mean
That
for you?
means that I don't get any of these abilities. So that's what you want to do? Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. Yes,
Okay.
I want to do that.
All right, so it's the next card in the timeline
So I go
here.
2,
One.
1,
2.
2, and it's no BAM.
That's interesting. You could have played a BAM, but that's your decision. Oh, no, what we forgot to do?
I'm still learning all this, guys.
What we forgot to do
No.
is add something to the opposite location. We got to add a civilian here.
Oh, right. Thank you, honey.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you move 2,
Okay.
and then you place a thug on the left and right.
We're running out of the red ones, honey.
Just flip them over.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. There's no BAM effects. Really, if you wanted to really punish me, this would have been the better card to play.
Oh.
But that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
This is why, because I think it's easier to play Magneto for sure. So I need you to make mistakes like that for me to have a chance.
I'm trying.
No,
I'm
you-
doing the best I can.
Oh, you are doing the best you can. But like I said, I think it's really hard to defeat Magneto.
I'm probably the nicest villain he's ever going to play.
Right. I got to review these cards again here. And all right.
If he was playing with someone more competitive,
So who goes
he would
next?
know. I don't know.
Who goes next is going to be Wolverine because it went Cyclops, Wolverine, Cyclops, now Wolverine.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So Wolverine draws.
So
a
they
card.
always alternate each time.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so I got some wild here.
Ooh.
Now, can I move to get thugs? That's the only problem. I need to get 5 more thugs. There's 2 here, one there, and one there.
But how do you get them if you don't have the green arrow?
I'm gonna have to use a wild.
I see.
All right, so I'm just gonna play this card. Okay,
Yeah.
and I got 2 stars
Right.
and 2 wild.
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
That's right.
All right, so because I got this and this,
Okay.
I gotta use. Well, I'm gonna use the fight token
Okay.
that I have remaining. Move this guy.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm gonna use 1 wild to go here.
Okay.
Okay. I still have 2 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'll do is I'll do this just to help keep track.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
Okay.
What
If
are
I-
your stars gonna do for you?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. You could put it there, right? If you wanted to, and then get the green later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have to use what's on the other cards?
No, you don't have to
Oh,
use them,
okay.
and they don't roll over. In other words, if you don't use them, they're lost.
Oh, I see.
Now these tokens I have, they will stay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna complete Cerebro.
Okay.
There you go.
That's good for me, though, right?
Yeah, because you're gonna go after Cyclops goes.
Nice.
And then I have a star. I could rescue a civilian to prevent overflow, which I will. Now that could be dangerous though. But I'm gonna do that just in case. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I just have a star that I don't use. That's
Alright.
just the way it goes. All right, so you're gonna go after Cyclops.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Okay.
So
So now Cyclops goes, correct?
yes.
Okay.
So Cyclops is gonna draw.
All right.
Well, he's got to move.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll do this one.
Okay.
Okay, he gives a leadership. Oh, I don't get
can't
to
use that.
I don't get to use the ability. You're right. Gosh darn it. I guess I'll do this one. Let's have a star in this.
If you didn't want to use your cards, can you just pass?
No, you got to play
No,
something.
I
I go
see.
here. Gonna have a star. I'm not going to use,
Okay.
but I'm going to use these my 2 tokens I have left to get rid of these 2 guys.
Okay.
Now, I might have done this prematurely, but that's just the way it goes. Hopefully I can get 2 more thugs. Alright, so Magneto's going now because I got rid of 1 goal. So what'd you draw?
This BAM.
Okay, well first what we do at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, yeah, I have to put a thing right here.
Yep, right there. Okay, and then... Oh, gotta go to the right card here. So what are you going to play?
I'm thinking I'm going to do...
Hang on just a second.
Oh, sure.
You know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I am going to use that star to rescue that civilian
Oh, okay.
that he had left.
Yeah.
That... Oh. No.
No?
Sorry.
Okay.
That was Cyclops' turn, and that's not Cyclops' card.
Okay.
I was about to play Wolverine's card.
Oh.
All right. So, okay, back to you.
Back to me.
What are you going to play?
I'm actually going to do...
You're just going to stay there?
This one, yeah. And I get to do a BAM, and I get 3 bad guys.
All right, so you're staying there. You're not moving.
Nope.
The BAM, if you were... Nobody's in your location.
No.
So we do add a thug. Nobody's adjacent, so nobody loses any action tokens.
Oh.
Okay, we're not doing this part yet. We're doing the BAM.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Quicksilver
Yep.
runs around, and he'll hit Wolverine because he has the most cards.
Okay.
I guess he's going to lose his wild because he wants to keep his healing.
All right.
Well, maybe he won't. He'll just lose his healing.
Okay.
It's probably a mistake.
And
then we got to do the other ones. Okay, Blob, discard a civilian here.
Yep. And this one doesn't matter because there's
Hang on now.
Oh.
Discard 1 civilian from this location, deal 1 damage, and give 1 crisis token to 1 hero on this location. There's nobody near him.
Nope.
All right, so not too bad for me. Now we add the thugs, according to the card.
So I had another one, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and 1 there.
And that one here, but it's...
Okay, she got an overflow.
Yeah.
That sucks. Now, can I think I'm going to have to... I could cancel if it was in my location, but it's not. All right, so we got an overflow. When you get an overflow, turn all civilians in that location and in adjacent locations into thugs. So you just flip them over.
Do I keep this extra one there?
No, you do not.
No. Oh, okay.
So, and then you're done.
Okay, let me see if there's anything.
Anything?
Okay.
There's no
No, not yet.
thing you want to trigger?
Not yet.
All right.
No.
So I go. Now I have a movement and a heroic for Wolverine. Wolverine's going to draw.
Okay.
I don't need that. If I'm looking, what could I possibly do here? So I gotta get. Oh, I just need to get 2 more. I can move 1 location. I'm going to be with the Blob. Well, the only thing I can do is this.
What does that do, honey?
Because even if I do the wild, it's not enough to get, because I don't have enough attack here.
Oh.
I don't have any tokens.
Right.
So I'm doing these 2.
Okay.
So this is what I have. To play with.
Okay.
I gotta get another token.
Oh, because you have 3 fights?
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me close that up. This is so I don't forget what's going on.
No, I think that's good
Because these are not tokens that I have. Now, I will go. I can hit Quicksilver once before I go, which I think I will, because Cyclops will go next. So I hit Quicksilver once.
Okay.
I move here.
Yeah.
Okay. I get these 2.
Okay.
Now it's going to take me 2 moves though. I get away from the Blob. All right, so I use those. Now I have a heroic. I can't do much with because I don't want to rescue that civilian. I could, but I'm not going to. All right, so now I can damage Magneto. So you're in danger now of remember, if I just do 5 damage to Magneto, you lose.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have this upside down? I do.
Oh.
That was smart.
That's okay.
Okay. So, that was Wolverine. Now Cyclops is going to go. Oh, wait, though. If I do get rid of that civilian, I can use this effect. So I will. This is a risk. So I use a heroic to rescue the civilian.
Okay.
And now I can draw a card.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm down a card, so I might as well use it.
Sure.
So So I did use my superhero ability. So I'm back up to 3, having 4 cards on a turn. All right, so now we have Cyclops. Cyclops draws. He has a move. Now I can damage Magneto. No, I can't damage Magneto. You know why I can't damage Magneto? Because you're adjacent to that stupid card. So can I defeat Quicksilver at least?
That's funny.
Damn. Strategy. At least I can give a leadership token to Wolverine. Okay, I give 1 leadership token to Wolverine. I have 1 fight to use and 1 speed. I'll hit Quicksilver once.
Okay.
Or do I go there? I think I'm going to have to go there. I'm going to go here.
All right.
Get rid of that thug. And now I get a token. You may gain 1 of... I'm going to get a fight token. Fight. Okay. So, now you get to go, but you can be damaged. Why don't you put it down so everybody can see?
Give each hero 1 crisis token, then each hero takes the number of damage equal to their crisis tokens.
That's something, if you're doing overtime, it becomes really deadly.
Oh, I see.
So will you be in the game long enough
I don't know.
to use it? Because you have more than 1 of those cards. It could be good if you're going to get more than 1 card like that.
All right.
Now, keep in mind, you want to be near this.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
So if you move 2, you can go here.
True. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go 1, 2,
Okay.
and do the bam.
All right, so...
Oh, wait, I forgot to add a person.
So there. All right, so you do the bam.
Yeah.
Okay, Scarlet Witch doesn't do anything. Quicksilver's going to hit Wolverine. Well, we do bam here first.
Okay.
Now, does he do anything adjacent? Yes, unfortunately.
Do I add a bad guy because it's a bam?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for remembering. Add 1 thug and deal 1 damage to each hero. Each hero on this and adjacent location must discard 1 action token if they have any. Gosh dang it, so I'm losing my wild. Because Wolverine's adjacent.
Go me.
Alright, so you did that.
Yes.
But now we do the bam in this location.
Okay.
So now... you go, in clockwise order. So I reveal a random token. For each fight at the bottom of the revealed card, discard a civilian in that hero's location. So here I go. Wolverine is adjacent. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shuffle these. I can lose that civilian. I did not.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
However,
Yes.
Blob goes. I am there.
Yep.
Discard 1 civilian. So look at that. I'm losing civilians left and right. Deal 1 damage. Okay, from this location, deal 1 damage and give 1 crisis token to 1 hero. So I gotta lose a card. Where's my crisis tokens? I have to get it out of the box. Or I get out a couple more. Looks like I might be getting more.
And then I want to do a trigger too.
Okay. Let me finish doing this first.
Okay.
So now Wolverine's got a crisis token. Okay, I'll just put it right here. And because he got damaged, he's got to lose a card. I guess I'll lose this one. It goes underneath my deck. Now I got to finish reading the rest of Blob's stuff here. All right. Now Quicksilver goes. Quicksilver hits a character with the most cards.
They're tied.
But because they're tied, and Wolverine would be going next, I'm going to have him hit Cyclops.
Okay.
Cyclops is down to 1 card. Okay. Now, you're going to do a trigger, you
Can
said.
I do this?
What trigger is it?
This one.
Okay. Any location have no civilians or thugs at the end of hero turn. It's not a hero turn.
Oh.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. Then I can't do that yet. Okay. Well, then I'll just put the bad guys around.
Yeah, so we did all the BAMs.
Yeah.
You add a thug here.
Yep.
Oh, we got an overflow. So, overflow, there's no civilians here. Okay.
Okay.
Add a thug there.
Yeah.
So that's it didn't help you to get an overflow there again.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know.
So.
I'm doing the best I can.
No, you're actually doing good because I'm in danger of losing here. All right, so Wolverine goes now. Dun-dun-dun.
Wolverine. Okay.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
That is a good one.
But I can't flip and damage you. Oh, I said, okay, I can go run up and hit you because I can get enough speed. Like, I can play this, right?
Yeah.
And have 2 speed.
Yep.
And get away from Blob and go hit you.
Yeah.
But you're protected from this card.
Yep.
Gosh darn it. Maybe going after Cerebro was a bad idea. I don't know what to do because I can't hit you. I just need to go after Quicksilver, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to play this card.
All right.
Use the 2 speeds, get away from the Blob.
Okay.
And I do 2 hits. Quicksilver's almost gone.
Okay.
Okay. And now Cyclops goes?
All right. And then I go after Cyclops.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I got to do the wild. So I'm going to push these up because they're not. There's no cards that are face up that need to stay face up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Otherwise, you wouldn't do that. You would want to keep them face up.
Oh, I see.
All right. So Cyclops will do this.
What's he gonna do?
He's going to move 1 space here.
Yeah.
Okay. He's using that move. He'll do. What's underneath here? You know what? He won't use that card. He'll go move here, use his fight token, get Quicksilver.
Okay.
Quicksilver's gone, so he can't damage us anymore.
Alrighty.
Now I could move again,
Okay.
but you may deal 1 damage. If I stay here, I can deal 1 damage to a thug
Oh, all right.
in any location. Or I can move somewhere. I think I would do it right here.
Okay.
Okay. I am done. See what you got.
Can move 3.
Well, as you're thinking, let me add a civilian to right here. Now, here's the thing. You're going to have to move. Every one of your cards moves, right?
Yeah.
No, you got 2 zeros. So if you want to be protected, remember, you're protected here. And you can win if you play all your cards.
I'm gonna do this one. Until
Here,
next
let's
villain
show
turn, I cancel the special effects again.
Okay, so you're canceling special effects again.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're staying there.
Yeah.
But no bam.
No.
Okay.
Do I still put bad guys out though?
Yes.
Okay.
So you get a roll over again, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't help. So it just goes right there.
Okay. That's all right.
There's no civilians.
That's all right.
You get overflow.
Yeah.
Overflow. No civilians. No civilians.
Alrighty.
You're not adjacent to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. But you're still protected. All right, so Wolverine goes. He has a crisis token.
How do you get rid of that? Or do you?
There might be cards that can, but I don't think we have any in this game.
I see.
I gotta get to that corner there somehow move you away. I can only move one location. Well, I'll move two. 1, 2. I have a fight token. I guess I'll get after Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
And that's it. Okay.
Now Cyclops' turn.
Cyclops draws a card.
Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll do this. He'll move here.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a fight token and 2 wilds left, so to speak. Now, I know he doesn't have tokens for those of you who are watching. It's just to help keep track. I'm going to use this as a speed. Go here. Damage Scarlet Witch twice.
Okay.
Alright, so you draw. What are you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stay where I am. Well, first I have to add a thing to here.
Okay, hang on. I think I just lost.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I did. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. Julie's going to play this card. Well, first off, before we even do anything,
I put the thing there.
she adds one across. Oh no, there's a spot here.
Right.
Okay. If this overflows, I would have lost because these were all turned into thugs. Alright. So
But this will overflow.
Okay, hang on. I got to do something about that. This is why you got to rescue civilians, even though it doesn't help for a goal, because that's going to overflow soon.
Read what it says, though, what I did to you.
Okay, give each hero 1 crisis token, then each hero takes the number of damage equal to their crisis tokens. Well, that sucks. So guess what? Crisis token, crisis token. I just KO'd.
Does that mean I won?
KO. Now, when you do this many KOs, you get BAM effects.
But I still didn't even put my villain there.
I know.
Okay.
I want to make sure I'm doing this right. The KOs. Because it's been a while. So you lay down the game piece. You immediately resolve the BAM effect listed on the civilian dashboard. You each resolve each BAM effect. Alright, so we resolve the BAM effects. Your BAM effect is you add a thug. And you do 1 damage to each hero in Magneto's location. Each hero in this adjacent location must discard an action token. But there's nobody adjacent to you.
Mm-mm.
Okay. You add one.
There's no room, though.
Okay. And then you add another one. Doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
So it really didn't help you, other than KOing me.
Oh, well.
So I lay down. Because I'm already laying down, Scarlet Witch doesn't do anything else. Each hero on this location must take a random card from their hand and remove it from the game. The first thing that happened was the helmet. I discard my cards. Okay, I get hurt. I don't draw cards until the beginning of my turn, so I have none to remove from the game. So her BAM effect didn't take place because I don't have cards yet.
Okay.
Okay, there's nobody adjacent.
All right.
There's no civilians here.
Right.
So, makes you wonder.
I'm not doing very well.
No. It makes you wonder if this was a good move for you, because now I'm going to have 4 cards.
Mm.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm still learning how to be the bad guy.
Well, hey,
so...
we're not the best at this game. There's people that play this a lot, and they're like, you should do this, you should do that. So now we add thugs. The thugs added there. Overflow effect doesn't matter because
Does
there's no
a thug go there though?
No, because it's in the center.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
So nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay, so Wolverine goes.
I'm okay with that.
Wolverine goes, and he draws 4 cards.
Why does he get 4?
Because he stands up.
Oh.
The reason why you want to KO me is because you can get your BAM effects, but you didn't move. So that's just the way it goes. So now I have that healing power again. I might just put it on the bottom of the card again. I have 2 crisis tokens. Okay, so I get Cyclops is wild.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep on sticking around there. I have to do this. What happened here? Oh, that's on the top. So now this has to stay face up, because anytime I drop below 3, I draw a card. Okay. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, if you have less than 3 cards in hand, at the end of a villain turn, you may draw 1 card. So I'm moving.
Okay.
I'm using this wild
and
this star, so I can at least try to damage it once I get rid of that.
All right.
Okay, now Cyclops will go.
Okay.
Cyclops stands up. He gets 4 cards. Okay. And but he can't. Oh, that sucks. I don't have. I can use this to move, but then I only have 1 star. Bummer. Well, I guess that's what I got to do. I'll move, and then I'll place a heroic right here. So I'm here.
Okay.
Damn. I could have removed that if I would have gotten the right cards. Your turn. So what are you going to play?
I'm going to play this 4 BAM.
Oh, wait. I just forgot something.
Huh.
I'm going to lose anyway. I forgot. Because guess what happens? You add it. I forgot to take care of this.
Oh, yeah. I just
So now they all turn over. So really what I should have did. So you won, honey.
Oh, all right.
But let's say instead of me going there. Okay, instead of me going there. So you won because I messed up. Let's say I didn't forget. Cyclops goes here instead. I don't place a heroic here. And I remove a civilian there. See? Now you add 1. So if I would have remembered, that would have been the thing to do, is prevent.
But you still would have lost, because if I even played this.
Well, that's okay. Now you're going to play that. Now you can beat me even more. So Julie's going to go here. Yeah, it's not even worth doing. You get the overflow here. Anyway, so even if I had done that move right, this turn, you place a thug, it overflows, and these all turn into thugs. And I lose anyways because there's no civilians.
Right.
Wow. So even if I would have played it right, you still would have moved there, which is the right thing to do, and you would have defeated me. Oh, wait, I can prevent an overflow. So wait, you didn't win.
excited for nothing.
Cancel the overflow effect in your location. And I'm there. So that's Cyclops. So you're like, haha, I'm going to beat you. And then I say, I cancel the overflow. So there's still...
oh, wait. I could go 4 and do it.
Well, it's too late. You didn't know I had that card. Look.
I didn't. I totally forgot.
The point is, look, you've already won once because I forgot to do this. But at this point, you wouldn't have won this second time because I prevent the overflow.
Boogers.
But you do still add 1 here and 1 here.
All right.
Ah. Oh, I forgot to get a token here ending my turn here. I'd get a to be fair, I get a star in case I need it. Actually, I probably would have gotten a move. You know why I would have gotten a move? Because I don't have any moves. All right, honey bunny. So, a lot of little things to keep track of. As far as this game is very strategic. It's simple, but there's a lot of strategy. All right, so Wolverine goes. Wolverine's going to draw. Now I can damage Magneto if I can get there. Cyclops. So I have Cyclops as wild, but I need another move. Well, I'll play this. Put a heroic here. Use Cyclops as wild. Well, you know what? What's the point? Because I'm not going to be able to damage him anyway. So I'm going to remove it now. Okay? So I use the wild. Okay, so I do that. So now I can damage you anywhere. I just won't use the speed. Another hero in this or adjacent location may draw 1 card. I guess that's a good thing. Or do I move here? But see, if you get a BAM, she only has 1 life left. I guess I'll just take the card. Okay, so I have an additional card because of that. Now I do Cyclops' turn. Can Cyclops defeat? All right. I'll do this. I do a attack in both locations. Take out Scarlet Witch. We just completed this. Heroes unlock this power up. I think when we defeat the third one, you get a card.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't know.
Hang on. It doesn't say it on the dashboard. By doing so allows all heroes to immediately draw 1 card from their decks into their hands. So by defeating the last goal here, okay, Wolverine guy has his last card. Cyclops has his last card. Okay. So back to what we're doing here. I got Scarlet Witch. I take out this thug. I'll do 1 damage to Magneto. I have those are all the attacks. I have a move and I'll rescue 1 civilian so we don't get an overflow. And I can move 1, but instead I'm going to gain a fight token. Okay. So now you go. Which one are you going to do?
1, 2, 3, 4. So when do I
Well,
add
hang on. You add a civilian here, which you can't add. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a BAM.
So I put a thing here.
Well, why not we're doing the BAM first?
I thought that's what...
No.
Oh.
Okay. The BAM. Oh, yeah, you do. You're right. My mistake, honey. You add one. Deal 1 damage to each hero. Yeah, let's discard tokens. Okay, it didn't happen. Blob discards a civilian. In this location, gives each hero a crisis token. Nobody's there. Okay. You have this guy. Heroes in this and adjacent location reveal 1 card. And for each fight at the bottom, discard 1 civilian from that hero's location. Well, it doesn't matter. There's not going to be no civilians
Yeah,
there.
but there's civilians there.
But it's only in this and adjacent locations.
Gotcha.
So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right, so now you add. Okay, that's it. Oh, yeah, you're right. You do it there, too. All right. So Wolverine, just to go. What am I doing? Wolverine needs to move to where? I don't have the right cards. I gotta be able to move 2 spaces. Well, I want to give a move to Cyclops. At least. So I'll play this. Let me move these up.
Okay.
Now I can't uncover that one. So Wolverine's going to go here.
He can go any direction he wants.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's going to use the 1 attack from Cyclops. End of turn, you may discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. I'm going to get it back anyway to gain 2 fight tokens because I draw it.
Now Cyclops gets to go.
Okay, so I have this. So that card goes to the bottom of my deck, but then I get it back. But remember, I have 2 crisis tokens too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Cyclops goes. He can move a space, but he needs to move 2 spaces. But he has a token. And so he's going to play this one.
Okay.
Okay. So he has 2 fights and 2 moves. So he's going to move 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll spend the 3 fights.
Okay.
And so now Magneto only has 1 life left.
Okay.
But now Magneto goes. Did you have anything to trigger?
No. Nothing is working for me on those.
Up here? Don't you have
No.
any? Okay.
No. First I have to put thing opposite.
Yes. What you want to do is you want to get over here.
I know. I'm just going to have to move 1. That's all I have.
Well, hang on. Yeah, you're right.
That's it.
Okay. BAM effect happens. Add 1. Each hero in this and adjacent location must discard an action. Alright, so Cyclops doesn't have anything. Action token. Yeah, go ahead and place here and here. So you're about ready to overflow. Now, Blob
I don't have a civilian there to discard.
Yeah, but I do get a crisis token.
Yeah.
I thought I had enough. I gotta open it up again.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay. So now Cyclops has 2. This guy, heroes in this and adjacent location reveal 1 random card. Okay, there's no civilians in the location, so it doesn't matter. Okay, if you get overflow again, it's over.
I know.
So Wolverine goes. Can he move 2 spots?
No.
No, he can't. I'm running out of moves.
Yep.
All I can do is give something to Cyclops, at least. So me not having the right cards, I'll go here.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll use the Cyclops' fight to remove 1 here.
All right.
I'll move here, and I'll get a move token for next turn. All right, now I'm running out of cards, so you can just beat me by the simple fact that I run out of cards. Now Cyclops will go.
Okay.
Cyclops moves here. He uses, that.
Mm-hmm.
He does 1 hit to Magneto. That's it. So,
Thank God it's done.
thank God it's done. Let me see
Look
something.
what
here.
time it is.
All right, could you have triggered anything?
No.
Well, you could have done 1 damage.
No,
Maybe
because
it
I
was
never went to, I had to be moving to where you already were. I already moved to empty spots. You came to me.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right.
So you did win, honey.
No, I didn't.
What
You
I mean,
won.
what I mean is you won when I messed up, but then if we were to continue playing and I didn't mess up, I was able to come back.
Well,
But-
I'm confused on who won or didn't.
Okay, so let me explain.
I don't care right now. I mean, if I won, that's great, but I don't even.
Okay, at that one
You've
point,
messed around stuff.
at one point you won because I messed up because I didn't account for the overflow.
No.
And just to show how to play this is that if I would have done the right move, we could have continued playing.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And then by using my hero card, I
Oh.
prevented the overflow,
I see.
and then I was able to keep going
then
long
you
enough
won.
here
Okay.
to win if I hadn't messed up.
Gotcha.
All right. So I just wanted to show how tough it is
Oh, I see what you
to
did.
beat Magneto
Okay.
because you really got to be accounting for overflow on civilians, which I forgot to do. Remember, I went
Yeah.
right instead of left. So this is why we've lost to Magneto because we forget to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So Magneto's tough. If you're a hero, you really got to be on your toes and to predict ahead of time that when he adds a civilian on the opposite side, that he can cause an overflow.
Yeah.
So you did win initially, but then I was able to, like I said, if we were able to keep on going,
Then you won.
then I would be able to come from behind.
Okay.
Now, if there were still only 3 more turns left, let's see here, because you only have 3 more cards.
I was just gonna go one.
But the rules say heroes lose, and hero starts their turn with no cards both in their deck and their hand. So I was burning through cards fast. So I only had, anyway, Wolverine were to go next,
Right?
5 more actions.
Yeah.
And for you, you would have still, yeah, I would have lost this by, if you could have just stayed away from me,
Mm-hmm.
you would have won.
Well, I was trying, but you guys kept coming after me.
So, you did well, honey.
Thank you, sweetie.
You did.
I'm just really tired.
Yes, you
It's
are.
been
I
a
know
really
you
long
are.
game, and it's late at night for me. But I had fun. I had fun being the bad guy. I'm proud of myself for reading the cards
Well,
right. And
we wanted to show what it's like to play this version of it. We
Yeah.
like to play the cooperative version.
I like it much better. But this was, I mean, I think I did okay being a bad guy.
But I think you might have more fun if we played this with the boys, and I played the villain, and you guys were heroes.
Yeah,
Because you're just keeping track of one hero. It would be a lot easier for you.
Yeah, I can't. It's hard to do two people. That's why being the villain was good for me, because it was just one person I had to.
Right, but even being the villain, there was a lot to keep track here.
Yes.
Because you have to do the move. You got to say, okay, where am I going to go?
Yep.
Okay, how is the BAM going to come into play?
Yep.
How placing these down, and then
I can't tell you how many times I kept reading these cards while you were playing. I mean, just over
and then
over.
dealing with the triggers. So I mean, it was demanding for you.
Yes.
So I think that if we were to play competitive again, you would enjoy being a hero instead, and we just play it with more people.
That would be better. Yeah.
All right, so that's how you do the Marvel United version of they called it
Just X-Men.
This version, this mode.
Oh, supervillain?
It's called the supervillain mode. And you can do the supervillain mode with the original edition of Marvel United. You just, if you didn't get the upgrade cards, you have to download a document to show you how, like Green Goblin, what tokens he would give.
Yeah.
All right, so thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us and playing and hanging out for a whole hour and 11 minutes. And we will see you again soon.
Well, it would have been a lot less if I didn't keep on going and say I didn't lose.
It would have, but that's okay.
All right, bye-bye.
See you later.